Hurry ups. There we go. We're on air on the stream. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Radio Mobile North, Sunday the 19th of October 2014 broadcast. I've accidentally named the video Sunday the 19th of August, but please ignore that. Okay, that was an accident. Okay, now it's time to find out what's making news in community news. As we start sharing our screen with all of you, and my voice is a bit flat tonight. We're walking experience at Tea Tree Gully Council dog obedience classes. Attending dog obedience classes doesn't have to come at a big cost when it comes to time and money, but it doesn't have its reward. But it does have its rewards. Tea Tree Gully Council offers weekly dog obedience classes at an annual cost of $25 for residents and $40 for non-residents. And the good news is that you'll receive a dog registration rebate once you and your dog have successfully completed level 3 training. The classes are held every Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Ridgehaven's Ashley Avenue Reserve. Go for half an hour. You'll learn how to teach your dog to gently walk beside you on a lead without dragging or pulling, and respond to simple commands such as sit, drop, stay, and come. If you want to have more information about this class, visit www.teachinggali.sa.gov.au. And for more information about dog registration fees, visit www.teachinggali.sa.gov.au. Radio Mobile North, and we go to our second story in community news. And of course, the council elections are on, but we're not going to write a story about that. Detours. No, this story is dead, so we won't really get that story. Our second story of the night now. We have Goldfield Reserve, Golden Fields Reserve, a golden opportunity for families in the city of Tea Gully. It's little wonder Golden Fields Reserves is often buzzing with people and have developed into one of the city's top play spaces. This Golden Grove Reserve is packed with features, and the good news is there's still more on the way. It already has a BMX track, playground, shaded picnic areas, rage, cage, multi-sports court, tennis court, and hockey field. TCI Council will spend about $250,000 this financial year, adding some finishing touches, including completion of a further 650-meter pathway and more plants. About 100 trees, including 12 Moreton Bay figs, have just been planted to provide much needed shade in the future. Check out the Golden Fields with this interactive map. And if you want to use the interactive map, you're going to have to go to www.tci.sa.gov.au because you cannot do it through the powers of radio. Okay. Okay. There's going to be a live broadcast for next year's Tea Tree Gully Anzac Day event. More people than ever will have the chance to join in next year's local Anzac Day dawn service, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Gallipoli. Tea Tree Gully Council have approved an $11,500 grant to fund an on-site outside broadcast, including large LCD screens and better lighting and sound to cater for an expected capacity crowd of more than 5,000 people. A big thank you to the Return Services League of Australia, Tea Tree Gully Sub-Branch Committee for hosting our annual Anzac Day event. So that's some exciting news there for the community news, and now we're going to go on to Mobile North local weather. And we'll just update this a bit. We'll update the temperature because that's our current temperature. Here we go. And no difference. For the rest of the night, it'll be mostly clear. Winds at southeast to southwest, 20 to 40 kilometers an hour, becoming southeast 35 to 55 kilometers an hour in the evening. Tomorrow will be a mostly sunny day, winds southeast, 40 to 50 kilometers an hour, gusty early morning, turning east 35 to 55 kilometers an hour before dawn, then decreasing to 25 to 35 kilometers an decreasing to 25 to 35 kilometers an hour in the middle of the day. Tomorrow will reach a maximum of 35 and a minimum of 13. Tuesday will be a mostly cloudy day, a maximum of 38, a minimum of 18. Wednesday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 30, a minimum of 17. Thursday, mostly cloudy, a maximum of 28, a minimum of 12. Friday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 12. And Saturday will be mostly sunny, a maximum of 34, and a minimum of 16. Your first light tomorrow will be at 6:02 a.m. Your sunrise will be at 6:28 a.m. Your sunset will be at 7:33 p.m. Your last light will be at 6 p.m. The next 12 hours in Mobile North, 9 p.m. be mostly cloudy, 18, 12 a.m. be mostly cloudy, 16, 3 a.m. be mostly cloudy, 14, 6 a.m. be mostly cloudy, 13. Around the suburbs in Elizabeth, it's 22.2. In the city, it's currently 21.4. Tonight, Mobile North will reach the below 13. Tomorrow, reach the top of 35. Currently, Mobile North is 21.2. Now we move on to the CFS news for tomorrow. There are 3 total fire bans put in place for tomorrow. Will tell you the fire danger ratings for all zones. For the Adelaide Metropolitan tomorrow, you can expect a low fire danger rating. For the Mount Lofty Ranges, you can expect a very high fire danger rating. For the Kangaroo Island, you can expect a high fire danger rating. For the Meek North, you can expect a very high fire danger rating. For the North Peninsula, the Molands, the Riverland, and the upper southeast, you can expect a low fire danger rating. For the lower southeast, you can expect a very high fire danger rating. For the Flinders, you can expect a severe fire danger rating and a total fire ban. So for the Flinders Ranges tomorrow, the areas to be affected: the Flinders Ranges, Mount Remarkable, Orroroo, Carrington, Peterborough, and Port Augusta. That is a total fire ban. For northeast, you can expect a very very high fire danger rating. For the Eastern Air Peninsula, you can expect a high fire danger rating. For the northwest, you can expect a total fire ban and a severe danger rating. It's a total fire ban. The areas affected. Hold on. Let me just put my map. Get out of there. Munka, Cooper Pedy, Glen Dambo, Marla, Mintabi, and Emmabella, Roxby Downs, and Woomera. Lower Air Peninsula, you can expect a low fire danger rating, and for the West Coast, you can expect a total fire ban and a fire danger rating of severe. Areas affected will be Ceduna, Elliston, Wadinga, and Streaky Bay. That's the total fire ban for tomorrow. We'll have another update at 9 p.m. Listening to Classic Exciting Bangers 8:08 p.m. Coming up in about 2 minutes, we go to the news of today. 8:20, the Harness Racing SA show. 8:40, the LA Metro show. And 8:50 will be Wax on TV. And 8:55, we are back. We are off the stream, unfortunately. So if you do enjoy the stream, we're going to have to go off. We'll have to separate. It's very mobile off. It's 8:09 p.m. Be back in about 2 welcome back to Classic Exam Man. That was our break, and we've got some news, have we? We'll go to South Australia. We have a 9-minute one tonight, and the May River. So the Weather Watch volunteers are drying up. Across South Australia. A dwindling number. A dwindling. What kind of word is that? What kind of a dwindling? My God, who writes this stuff? A dwindling. A A dwindling number of volunteers is collecting some of the Weather Bureau's most important data from across South Australia. Among those supporting the weather forecasters is farmer Alan Freeburn from Condowie near Snowtown, who takes a bucket out into his yard at 9 a.m. each day. I just walk out to the rain gorge and measure the rain and write it on the chalk, he says. His family started measuring the rainfall there back in 1879, some of the old handwritten records are still kept by the current day family members, allowing them to get a historical perspective on local weather. Yeah, 1914 was renowned for being a bad drought, I think probably statewide, Mr. Freebeam said. They had no crop, no feed, the sheep were dying of starvation. Well, that was a pointless story. God, it was great to see they got their weather statistics, but really, is it news? Is it news? Is it news? No, it's not. Obviously not. Put some real news on the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, the ABC. Put some news on South Australian gun laws to target suppliers of firearm used for crime. There we go. There's a story, and it doesn't use words that only a genius can read. Tougher legal measures against people who supply illegal firearms have been announced by the SA government. Attorney General John Rue plans to extend measures he announced back in July to include people complicit in firearm crimes. The previous plan, serious firearm offenders will face a mandatory jail terms, and there would be few circumstances where a sentence could be suspended. Mr. Rue said the government would now extend the measures to complicity. This means anyone who sells or supplies an illegal firearm will be liable for any offence committed by the person to whom they provided the firearm, he said. So if you provide someone with a legal firearm and that person commits murder using that weapon, you will also be charged with being an accessory to the crime. Mr. Rue said the toughening of measures have been promoted by the murder of Adelaide teenager Lewis McPherson in 2012 and the recent jailing of a man who sold the gun to the killer. The purpose of this course is to make it very clear to those people who trade in firearms you are accountable to the harm that these illegal firearms are causing in our community, he said. A bill to amend legalization will be developed through consultation with the Director of Public sections and introduced into Parliament as soon as possible. Mr. Wu rejected the judge's recent rule to be for the banning of all firearms. He said society was not starting from a blank canvas and guns had been around since while settlement and regulated in a much tighter way than in countries such as the United States. Lewis McPherson's father, Mark, welcomed the SA government committed to tougher firearm laws. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. It's a beautiful Sunday night out there. Still a bit warm out there, so if you're gonna go on a walk, do it now. God, nothing. Um, the Crows have delisted another trio of AFL players. LA Crows delist Luke Thompson, Alex Spiner, and James Battersby. Defenders Luke Thompson is among 3 players delisted by the AFL club Adelaide. Thompson, who played 20 games for the Crows since being drafted in 2010, and rookies Alex Spiner and James Battersby were told on Friday they would not be offered new contracts by the club. Spiner and Battersby did not play an AFL game. The listings mean the Crows have made 9 changes to their players list since missing the year's finals. Stalwarts Ben Ruttles and Jason Porplegia have been retired, while Jared Petrenko, Sean McKernan, Angus Graham, and Lewis Johnson were other listings. There we go. There we go. There's a bit of a story for you. If you're a Crows fan or a South Australian footy fan. And around the state weather now, state forecasts. Tomorrow in Adelaide will be 34, mostly sunny. Mount Gambier, 24, mostly sunny. Port Lincoln, 27, mostly sunny. Port Pirie, 36, mostly sunny. Renmark, 35, mostly sunny. And you're listening to Classic XR. Manga time is 8:17 p.m. Coming up next, we have the Harness Racing SA show. You're listening to Radio Mobu North, and we'll be back shortly in about 3 minutes for your YouTube listeners for the Harness Racing SA show. Welcome back here to Radio Mobile North, where our YouTube listeners join us all across the world. And, now we go to the Hungus Racing SA show, and it was a big night last night at Globe Derby Park. It was uh, the 2014 Australian Driving Championships. And in race 1, it was the trucksky.com.au pace. It was run over 2,230 metres. It was a mobile start. First, we had He's a Prince, driven by C. Vogue. Second was Flaming Hero, driven by G. Rattray. Third was Maastricht, driven by C. Alfred. The gross time was 2:42.9. The mile rate was 1:57.5. And race 2 was the Sky Racing 2014 Australian Drivers' Championship paced first division. It was over 1,800 metres and it was a mobile start. First, we had Q-Town Rip Roaring for C. Alfred. Second, we had Hang of the King for P. McMullen. Third, we had East to West by Greg Sugars. Race 3 was Sky Racing 2014 Drivers' Championship, claiming pace, second division. It was around over the 1,800 metres and it was a mobile start. First, we have Soul Tanga, driven by David Harding. Second, we had Turismo, driven by Peter McMullen. Third, we had Turnbull. Third, we had Albert Jagger, driven by A. Turnbull. Your gross time was 2 minutes 10.8. Your mile rate was 1:56.9. Race 4 was the Sky Racing 2014 Australian Drivers' Championship pace, third division. First, we had Three Queens, driven by C. Vogue. Second, we had Sparks on Nudgy, driven by A. Turnbull. Third, we had Jackarat, driven by G. Sugars. Your gross time was 2 minutes 11. My rate was 1:57.2. Race 5 was the 2014 Australian Drivers' Championship pace, fourth division. First, it was run over the 1,800 metres and a mobile start. First, we had Camwood Dawn, driven by P. McMullen. Second, we had TB Tower, driven by B. Fitzpatrick. Third, we had El Passaggino, driven by R. Ryhoric. Your gross time was 2 minutes 10.3. Your mile rate was 1:56.5. Race 6 was the Sky Racing 2014 Australian Drivers' Championship pace at 5th division. It was run over 1,800 metres. It was a mobile start. First, we had Winter Phil by G. Rattray. Second, we had Giggy Up, driven by G. Hall Jr. Third, we had Out Supreme Drive, driven by B. Fitzpatrick. Your gross time was 2 minutes 11.1. Your mile rate was 1:57.2. Race 7 was the Sky Racing 2014 Australian Drivers' Championship Trotters Mobile. It was the sixth division. 2,230 metres journey and a mobile start. First was Living Bonus, driven by G. Hall. Second was Nothing Much, driven by G. Rattray. Third, we had Nico Sereno, driven by G. Sugars. Your gross time was 2 minutes 52, and your mile rate was 2 minutes 4.1. In race 8, Brian and Dorothy Coit, Cox pace. It was over 2,230 metres mobile start. First, we had 25 to Life, driven by A. Turnbull. Second, we had Macaro, driven by B. Fitzpatrick. Third, we had El Julio, driven by D. Harding. Your gross time was 2 minutes 45.4. Your mile rate was 1:59.4. That concludes that. And now we go to results from Friday night at Port Pirie. Results race 1 Port Pirie was a Henry Osborne Forest Store pace. It was run over 2,050 metres. It was a mobile start. First, we had Black Star Fire, driven by R. Ryhike. Second, we had Correct Sun, driven by B. Cockshell. Third, we had Run Clancy Run, driven by B. Hornhart. Your gross time was 2 minutes 32.4. Your mile rate was 1:59.6. Race 2 was the Peaks Pistol Shootout pace. It was run over a mile and a mobile start. First was Thinks He's a Falcon, driven by J. Webster. Second, we had Pretty in Red, driven by S. Ewan. Third, we had Al Titus, driven by R. Ryhoric. Your gross time was 157.5. Your mile rate was 157.5. Results for race 3. It was the Hopkins Saggery pace, run over 2,050 meters of mobile start. The first was Call Me Spikers, Danielle Hill. Second, we had Dean Meng, M.A. Smith. Third, we had How Come Why Not, B. Cockshell. Your gross time was 2 minutes 32.7. Your mile rate was 159.9. Race 4 was the Elders Insurance Pace, run over the mile mobile start. First, we had Watch Foley, driven by R. Ryhorek. Second, we had Rock, Paper, Scissors, driven by G. Third, we had Delighted, Delight, I don't know how to pronounce that. Decilite, driven by J. Webster. Mile rate 158.7. Results race 5. Kapiri Fogger Supplies Pace. 2,050 meters of journey. Mobile start. First, we had Mickelson, driven by Scott Ewan. Second, we had Woke Up Tired, driven by L. Harvey. Third, we had Falcons Doors, driven by D. Hill. Gross time 2 minutes 29.8. Mile rate 157.6. Race 6 was the Lockie Mills Pace. It's running for 2,050 meters. Mobile start. First was Amberu Ella, driven by S. Ewing. Second was Houdin's South, who Howd in is out again, driven by B. Sims. Third, we had Recede, driven by M. Smith. Gross time 2 minutes 35.2. Mile rate 2 minutes 1.9. That completes the results after race 6 of Port Pirie. Now we go to the trials for tomorrow at Globe Derby Park. Trials tomorrow at Globe Derby Park. Trial 1 will be the CO pace after race 4. 1,800 meters mobile start will be raced at 3:42. Number 1 is Solomon Dal Camera, driven by David Carling. Second, we have Rolling Fake Red, driven by Ricky Ferguson. Number 3, we have 8:18, driven by Lisa Ryan. Number 4 is Santana Riven, driven by Megan Gee. Number 5 is Not Yours, Mine, driven by Angela Chapman. And number 6, we have Star Cross, driven by Ryan Ryhoke. Number 7, we have A Lot of Bliss off the front row by Jake Webster. And number 8, we have Nightfall, driven by Wayne Hill. Race 2 will be combined mobile after race 5 at 4:22 p.m. over the 1,800 meters mobile start. Number 1, we have Marvin Up Boy, driven by Jake Webster. Number 2, we have Hit Marker, driven by Ryan Ryhoke. Number 3, we have Glowing Embers, driven by Bronte Giorgio. Number 4, we have Copper Triangle, driven by Danielle Hill. Number 5, we have Emmerdale Black Gatrotta, driven by Scott Ewing. Number 6, we have Dickie Dewa, driven by Matthew Harding. Number 7, we have Moonlight Frolic, driven by Stephen Grace. Now we go to the fields for tomorrow at Globe Derby Park. It's a day meeting, Monday the 20th of October 2015. The first race gets underway at 1:52 p.m. It's Gahan Premium Light Truckers Handicap, a prize money of $2,500, 2,230 meters is journey, and it's a standing start. Number 1 is Casino Kerry, driven by Bronte Giorgio. Number 2, we have My Independence Day, driven by Brian Hornhart. Number 3 is Reign of Darkness, driven by Danielle Hill. Number 4 is Baggy Boots, driven by Mark Billinger. Number 5 is Truck Fast Eddie, driven by Angela Chapman. Number 6 is Sunny Syllabop, driven by Kerry Green. Number 7 is Leighton H, driven by David Harding. And number 8 is Siegfried, driven by Ryan Ryhorek. Race 2 is the PFD Foods Pace. It raced at 2:27 p.m. Prize money of $1,500. 1,800 meters of journey, mobile start. Number 1 is Our Cool Cat, driven by Darren Billinger. Number 2 is Spin Along, driven by Terry Brown. Number 3 is Thomas McGuire, driven by Angela Chapman. Number 4 is Jacko Twine, driven by Pat Carbone. Number 5 is Owen's Delight, driven by Scott Ewan. And number 6 will be Royal Direction, driven by Ryan Ryhorek. Race 3 is the Schweppes Trotters Handicap. Prize money $3,500, raced at 3:02 p.m. 2,230 meters of journey, standing start. Number 1 is Nick Nack Norbert, driven by Garth Hurrell. Number 2 is Marquera Lil, driven by Anthony Robinson. Number 3 is Yankee Harry, driven by David Smith. Number 4 is Pocket Full of Cash, driven by Paul Fidge. Number 5 is Twiggy Argyle, driven by Michael A. Smith. Number 6 is Saint Timothy, driven by Mark Jr. Champion. Number 7, off the second row. Number 7, Movie Mist, driven by Wayne Jakes. Number 8, Call Strike, driven by Brett Lowe. Number 9, Post 10 again, Matthew Jakes. Number 10, Starks on Stretch, Terry Brown. Race 4 is the SEW Eurodrive Pace. $1,500 is the prize money, 3:37 p.m. 1,800 meters, mobile start. Number 1 is Makada Man, driven by Scott Ewan. Number 2 is What a Safari, driven by David Smith. Number 3 is Shooting Stars, driven by Wayne Hill. Number 4 is Johnny Picasso, driven by Bronte Giorgio. Number 5 is Two-Timer Lombo, driven by Michael A. Smith. Number 6 is So Secret, driven by Michael Henniker. Off the second row, number 7 we have Glenway Hustler, driven by David Harding. Number 8 we have Beccara, driven by Terry Brown. Number 9, I'm a Safari, driven by Ryan Ryhorek. And number 10, Vivia, driven by Kerry Green. Race 5 is the trucksguide.com.au claiming pace. Prize money $3,500. Time 4:17 p.m. 1,800 meters. Mobile start. Number 1, Ministry, Brian Hornhart. Number 2, Kingsford, Danielle Hill. Number 3, Conti Centavali, Gina Bell. Number 4, Almighty, Scott Ewan. Number 5, Surfing Seas, Wayne Hill. Number 6, Astral Flight, Ryan Ryhorek. Off the second row, 7, Roman Centurion, Wayne Gowley. Number 8, Mr. Manhattan, Terry Brown. Number 9, Jakarta Magic, Mark Billinger. Whoops. Not to race 5, aren't we? Just lost my screen. That was an accident. Race 6, the Jack Bell Memorial, 2,500 meters, 4:57 p.m., 1,800 meters of journey, mobile start. That's $2,500 prize money. Number 1, Grand Attack, Michael A. Smith. Number 2, The Village Hussy, David Harding. Number 3, Walk in the Night, Mark Billinger. Number 4, Weaponry, Wayne Hill. Number 5, Art of Gold, Bronte Giorgio. Number 6, Look at Russo, Michael Harding. Off the second row. Number 7, Adam's Pocket, Scott Ewan. Number 8, Island Rocket, Brian Hornhart. Number 9, Vax Hot, Matthew Jakes. Number 10, Salsa Blue, Kerry Green. Race 7 is the Pure Milk Pace. 5:34 p.m. Prize money $2,500. 1,800 meters of journey. Mobile start. Number 1, Mighty Sea Wind, driven by Michael A. Smith. Number 2, Shutterbug, driven by Stephen Grace. Number 3, Rissig, driven by David Harding. Number 4, Goodsey, driven by Byron Hornhart. Number 5, Best for Last, Ricky Frickson. Number 6, Mibba Stretch, driven by Bronte Giorgio. Off for second row. Number 7, Arambi Star, driven by Scott Ewan. Number 8, Hangers, driven by Stephen Malday. Number 9, She Goes Whooshka, Danielle Hill. And that's the field for Monday, 7 race card. Well, now we go to the upcoming meeting for Belize Park Globe Derby. Monday the 20th of October, tomorrow. Friday the 24th of October, Friday night, Globe Derby Park. Saturday the 25th of October, Globe Derby Park. Monday the 27th of October, Globe Derby Park. Friday the 31st of October, Port Pirie. Saturday the 1st of November, Globe Derby Park. And Monday the 3rd of November, Globe Derby Park. Upcoming features. 5,000 at Saturday the 25th of October. The $5,400 standby pace. $5,400 combined pace. $5,400 discretionary handicap. $5,400 Trollers discretionary handicap. Saturday, the 1st of November at Globe Derby Park, there'll be a $5,400 combined pace. Um, okay. Some news from Harness Racing SA. As part of our ongoing commitment to grow wagering on our locally, Harness Racing SA are very pleased to advise there is a commencing an extended form guide in the advertiser for our Monday race meetings commencing on the 20th of October 2014. Mondays presented the best opportunity for a extended form guide due to the available space in the advertiser lift out form guide. The form guide will feature as follows: a full page, modern color format, more form analysts, speed maps for every race, tips from harness racing experts, and driver and trainer premiership tables. The extended form guide will be conducted on a trial basis, and during the period, Harness Racing SA will closely monitor its impact on wagering. More info and that was for more information, you can always talk to John Lewis, the CEO of Harness Racing SA. And that completes the Harness Racing SA show. We'll be taking a quick break for your stream listeners and we'll be back with more on the Classic Kicks RMM. one, I welcome you back, YouTube listeners, and I've got some announcements to make. Okay, very big announcements. Grenfell Road partial closure. Due to roadworks on Gren Hill Road, will due to roadworks, Grenfell Road will be closed between Hallett Road and Mount Lofty Summit Road from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Monday the 20th of October. During this time, 820 bus service departing stop 36 Mount Barker Road at 11:13 a.m. will detour from Gren Hill Road via Mount Lofty Summit Road, the Southeastern Freeway, Port Roach Road, Green Hill Road, and then via its normal route to the city. This service will miss stops 13A, 14, 14A, 15, 15A, 16, 17, 17A, 18, and 19 Green Hill Road. A shuttle bus will transfer passengers waiting between Harlett Road and Burnside Village. The 820S bus services departing the city at 10:25 a.m. and 812 bus service departing the city at 12:25 p.m. may be affected. If so, the services will U-turn at the Lindburn Road roundabout, then via Grand Hill Road, Portage Road, and Southern Eastern Freeway, Mount Lofty Summit Road, and Grand Hill Road, then via normal route. There you go. Next. T1, T2, T1, T2, T3, U1, and U2 stops on Grenfell Street closed for SA water roadworks. The routes affected will be the 115, the 118, the 187, the 167, the 168, the 235, the 239, the H20, the H20, the H30, the H33, the G1, the G2, the M44, the W90, and the W91. Okay, here's the tours. Closed stops all scores have signs which still direct to the closest alternate stops as shown below. Closed stops. Stop T1 Grenfell Street. The effective routes are the 115, 118, and the B10. The alternative stop is stop B1 Pulteney Street. Stop T2 Grenfell Street. The routes affected will be the H20, the H22, and the H30. The alternative stops are stop S1 Grenfell Street or stop B1 Pulteney Street. Stop T3 Grenfell Street. The M44, the routes affected will be the M44, the W90, the W91, and the 167, 168, the J1, the J2, the 235, and the 239. The alternative stops are V1 Curry Street and V2 Curry Street. Stop U1 Grenfell Street. The routes affected routes will be 115, 117, and the B10. Stop V1 Curry Street will be an alternative stop. Another closed stop would be stop U2 Grenfell Street. The affected routes will be the H20, the H22, and the H30. Alternative stops are the stop W1 Curry Street. Okay. Other stories. Okay. Have we run out? Have we? That's a big question. Stop V and W3 Curry Street closure from Saturday the 18th of October to Sunday the 19th of October. So that's done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Unless you're catching an M44 later tonight. And to finish off tonight, stop E1 Curry Street closure. Due to footpath upgrade at stop E1 Curry Street, bus services 820, 830F, T840, 841, 842, 860, 861, 863, 864, 865, H20, H21, H22, H23, H24, N1, N1T, N22, M50, and M502, M51, and N864 will not be able to service to stop from the first service Sunday the 12th of October from approximately 1 week, and signage at the stops will direct passengers to stop E2 Curry Street. Now that completes the Adelaide Metro show for this week. Now it's time to move on to what's on TV, with tonight's TV guide. I need a moment to catch my breath. Talking a lot tonight. Okay, almost at completion for our stream listeners for tonight, and we start off with ABC One. 8:30 will be The Code, 9:30 will be Mad Dogs, 10:17 will be Sons and Mothers, a 2012 documentary rated M. 11, actually, before we do go to this, oh no, hold on, no, sorry. 11:40 would be Five Planets Word. On ABC 2, 8:32 would be Chicago 10, a 2007 documentary rated M. 10:14 would be Louis Theroux and and the Brothel. 11:16 would be Conspiracy Road Trip. On ABC 3, 8:25 would be In Real Life. 8:53 would be The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange. 9:05 would be Rush TV. 9:30 would be Rage. On ABC News 24, 9:02 will be 1+1. 9:30 will be ABC News. 10 o'clock will be the ABC News update. 10:01 will be the mix. 11:30 will be ABC News. 11 o'clock will be Big Ideas. 11:30 will be the ABC News update. 11:31 will be Landline. On SBS 1, 8:30 will be Battle of Kings. Bannockburn. 10:10 will be Being Elmo. And 11:40 will be Egan is West. SBS 2, 9 o'clock will be Legally Brown. 9:30 will be South Park. 10 o'clock will be A-League. Extra Time. 11 o'clock will be In Her Skin. 11:50 will be Threesome. On NITV, 8:30 will be Talking Language. 9 o'clock will be All Our Reactions. Relations. 10:30 will be Primal, an action rated MA. 11 o'clock will be Mamu. 11:10 will be Dead Creek. 11:25 will be Whistle in the Wind. 11:45 will be Nagara. On Channel 7, 8 o'clock will be X Factor. 10:10 will be Castle. On S7-2, 8:30 will be Escape to the Country. 9:30 will be Escape to the Country. 10:30 will be Homes Under the Hammer. 11:45 will be Britain's Empty Homes. On 7-8, 8 o'clock will be Lara Croft Tomb Raider, a 2001 action starring Angelina Jolie and Jon Voight. It's rated PG. 10 o'clock will be SWAT, a 2003 action starring Samuel L. Jackson and Colin Farrell. It is rated M. And on Channel 9, Channel 9 will be 8:30 will be Gotham. 9:30 will be The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, a 2001 drama starring Daniel Craig and Rooney Mara. It's an AV and its premiere. 9 o'clock will be Tightrope, a 1984 thriller starring Clint Eastwood and Genevieve Bajol. It's rated M. 8:30, 11:30 will be Rizzoli and Isles. Hang on, go. 8:30 big Big Bang Theory. 9 o'clock big Big Bang Theory. 9:30 big Lincoln Lawyer. On 1 at 8:30 big Gold Coast Cops. 9:30 big Territory Cops. 9:30 big G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, a 2009 action starring Channing Tatum and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. 11:55 will be 48 Hours. On Channel 10, 8:30 be NCIS New Orleans. And 9:30 be The Graham Norton Show. 10:30 be Ruby Sparks, a 2012 comedy rated M as a premiere. On 11, 8:30 be The Simpsons Movie, a 2007 animation starring Dan Castellaneta and Julie Kavner. It's rated PG. 10:15 will be Have You Been Paying Attention? 11:15 will be Everybody Loves Raymond. 11:50 will be Star Trek Next Generation. And on 44 like your community television, 8:30 will be Big Mist. 9:30 will be CEC Report. 10 o'clock will be Fargo TV. 11 o'clock will be the Delia Dave Show. And 11:30 will be Dakar, Gogs, and Masterpieces. Good night, YouTube listeners. We'll see you Friday from 6 p.m. Thank you for listening. Have a great week, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.